lexical and situational syllabuses. As you know, we are talking about syllabus framework suitable for course planning and syllabus design. So we've got different a range of choices to make, right? So as we have already discussed about grammatical syllabus as a framework for course planning and syllabus design. Now we'll look at lexical and situational syllabuses and some of their salient characteristics. All right. So lexical syllabus, well, as the word indicates itself, it's about deciding about introducing vocabulary for language teaching. Okay. So while taking decision about choosing lexical syllabus as a framework, we as curriculum planners need to be aware of different levels. For example, if it's in the elementary level or intermediate or advanced level. So if it's in the elementary, so gonna be like first 1,000 words, and then if it's in the intermediate, it's gonna be another 1,000, and advanced additional 1,000 words. So these are different levels for which we choose vocabulary, right? If you could recall, in our earlier sessions when we talked about the origins of syllabus design, and we talked about lexical syllabus and how lexical syllabus was one of the earliest approaches to language teaching, right? But it has its contemporary relevance. For example, although it doesn't serve as a sole basis for writing a textbook or designing a language course, but it can be incorporated to the overall plan of the course, right? We've got another syllabus framework in the form of situational syllabus. Well, the situational, as the word indicates, is about the setting, the situations, the context. So it deals with the language teaching for specific situations. For example, if you are teaching your students to speak English for airport or hotel, so you're going to give them specific proficiency items to master and then to speak them, right? So it's a situational syllabus is about the communicative acts in the real world. So it's about observable activities, right? And situational syllabus, like lexical syllabus, has its merits. And although the situational syllabus can serve as a sole basis for language curriculum, language syllabus design, but it can offer us a choice to present language in a specific context. So for example, if you are designing a syllabus for ESP students, for example, how to speak in the airport or in the hotel, so you're going to give them specific items to learn, right? And so these items are learned in a specific context. Okay, so obviously, situational syllabus has its practical usage for language learning. And although both lexical and situational syllabuses have their some advantages for course planning and syllabus design, but they suffer from some limitations. And one of the limitations of both these syllabuses is they are based on intuition. By intuition, I mean the subjective choices made by syllabus designers or teachers. and they tend to overlook some other typical situations, some other processes or experiences of language learning, for example, what about the psychosocial or motivation or anxiety levels. So, and they also tend to overlook the significance of grammatical competence, right? So, in summary, both lexical and situational syllabuses offer sort of a framework for syllabus design, for course planning, and they have their certain advantages and limitations. So while making choices and while making decisions about choosing specific framework, we need to be aware of their merits and some of their limitations.